And we say how awful, but that $2-3 an hour is a lot of money for these folks. It's more money than they probably seen in their whole life. What appears to be our loss is their gain, but that's not the whole story, because their gain is also our gain. First of all, the companies remain viable. They don't go bankrupt. If they are to stay in the United States, they will go bankrupt because they just cannot pay the cost of the equipment, the maintenance, and of course labor. So companies, whether it's General Motors, Ford, Nike, GE, and so on, they remain viable. They remain on Wall Street as profitable companies. Second of all, doesn't necessarily, and practically never does really, undermine the American economy, because what happens is that the manufacturing aspect or part of this companies is only a small portion, believe it or not, of the company itself. And they're usually the dirtier and the lower paying portion of the company. The good jobs, the research and development, the distribution, the sales, insurance, and so on, remain in the United States. So the employees of American companies that work in these good jobs, these high-paying jobs, where individuals work in air-conditioned offices, they keep their job. Many times the blue-collar workers that may have lost their job, they can be retrained to do other type of work, and I've seen it myself, where individuals lose their job and they get office jobs, which is a good thing. So the idea that somehow sending manufacturing somewhere else is bad for the economy, it's not true. In fact, it's a good thing. In fact, it's a preferred thing, because nobody really, certainly not in the West, prefers to work in factories anymore, where the work is dangerous, it's dirty, and of course it has many health hazards, such as asbestos, all kinds of fumes and so on, noise pollution, and what have you. So when jobs go overseas, it's actually a good thing, and we ought to encourage it. And you should never believe the politicians when they say it's a bad thing. Because again, it keeps the company viable. It keeps the work of the white-collar workers that work in the United States, keeps their wages high and safe, and it makes the company profitable. And keep in mind that the manufacturing is only a small portion of any company's workforce. For instance, Nike manufactures all of its shoes overseas. But again, all the good jobs